Hey, what's up, y'all? This Travis Chisholm from Chisholm Landscape Pro again, man. Hey, look, also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I don't never say that, but I say that today. But yeah, man, what I want to talk to y'all today about, man, what's on my mind this morning, it's early in the morning, just taking a walk. What's on my mind this morning, man, is I want to tell y'all about something called cornering the universe, man. Cornering the universe. Basically, what I'm saying is that cornering the universe, in my mind, is like basically going out and doing good deeds, or if you're in business or at your job, is basically offering more service, than what you're paid for. Giving more service, giving more than what you're paid for. That would be cornering the universe, and what I mean by that basically is when you go out and you say, look, man, this job may be only worth $50, but it's like you go the extra mile and you give $100 worth of service for $50. You know what I'm saying? Basically what I'm saying is that by you giving more than what you're paid for, man, you're paying that forward to the universe. Basically meaning by doing that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I believe in what goes around comes around, and you get back what you put out. Whatever you put out, that's what you get back. So if that's the case, being that, if you put whatever you put out, you get back. So go out to put out good. I realized, when I was younger and I done a lot of negative things, I realized that I had put a lot of negativity into the universe. So I went out, when I started my business, and I was like, look, man, this is $1,000 job that I'm doing for $300 to get my foot in the door. But I realized that, at the time it seemed like, man, what am I doing this for? And I was tired and wore out. But eventually I realized that I would be paid more eventually, by me keep on doing that eventually I would be paid more than what I was doing. I knew that the tables was going to turn around. At the time I didn't know it, but I just went out after it, and I was like, yo, man, I'm going to corner the universe. I'm going to offer so much service, and I'm going to do so much work. And even though, right now it seems like I'm getting paid peanuts, but eventually I'm going to be paid like I should be paid. And I realized that, so I said, man, I'm going to corner the universe. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to put out so much good that good has to eventually come back, and it was hard times. I went through years, like 5 or 6 years, man, where I was just the underdog, trying to do this, trying to do that, trying to get by. And it just seemed like, man, when am I ever going to come out on top? When am I ever going to profit? But the thing was, I never quit. I always kept my eyes on God, man. I always kept my eyes on the prize, and I'm still doing it. Yeah, things have gotten better for me, but I'm not exactly where I want to be. But I'll continue to focus and continue to keep my head in the clouds, man. Be in heavenly places. Like I said before, I'm not bothered by my surroundings or what's going on out here. I got my eyes on the prize, and I try to keep my mind in heavenly places, man. Try to be at peace, So that's all I'm saying. Go out here, because what goes around does come around. So go out here and put some good out so that good can come back. You ain't got to look for the payment from somebody else necessarily. Man, just put it into the universe. Pay it forward. Go out there and go get what you want, and don't hesitate. Sometimes you got to do more. All the time, do more than what you paid for. Because it's going to come back. Maybe not from that person or this person, but you paying it forward to the universe. Basically, you paying it forward to God. You doing what you got to do. Because if nobody else sees you, guess what? God sees you. So go out there and work, or do what you got to do every day and pay it forward. It don't necessarily got to have a dollar amount on it, and that's how it works, and that's what people is not recognizing, man. Go out there and do what you got to do. Pay it forward. Keep your eyes on the prize, focus on God. Hey, everything is going to work out, man. Whenever times you get to your worst, better believe, man, things about to get better. So we got to focus on that, and I just wanted to say that, corner the universe. Basically, corner the universe. I had a lot of people in my life, when I was younger, people that done me wrong, growing up in my household, people I felt done me wrong, people that were supposed to love me. I thought they loved me, but they showed me over and over again, that no love was there. And when I got older, when I was a kid, I said, man, I'm going to get my revenge. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. When I'm bigger, when I'm big and strong enough to get my revenge, I'm going to get my revenge. you know, but I changed my mind. Thank God for changing my mind, because when I got older, I realized there's no better revenge than massive success. So that's my revenge. My revenge is to go out there and be the strongest I can be, the smartest that I can be, work hard as I can work. You know, when I was a kid, you know, I didn't spend a lot of time with my father. I heard people talk about him, and people knew more about him than I did. You know, and one thing that I heard about my father was that he was a hard worker. So even though I didn't know my father as well as some people, I knew that everybody said my father was a hard worker. So I believed in my mind that if he had it, that if he got that, then I got that in me. And I thank God for people telling me that one thing about my father. And then the relationship that me and my father had, he showed me that he was a hard worker. So I went out there and I said, I can be a hard worker. I knew that I could do that. So I thank God for that. Even though I wasn't with my daddy every day, I thank God for just that. For the fact that I knew my father was a hard worker, so I knew I was capable of being that. Okay, man, let's go out there and corner the universe, y'all. All right.